It's Underplay back in the scene, and with Faction Rally just having come out, do you want to rank up your faction and get all of the weapons and gear that you would like and look like the most badass guardian ever? Those numbers aren't a lie. Watch as I just get all the gear that I want. And with this simple trick I'm going to show you in this video, you can get tons and tons of gear in as little time as possible. It's pretty crazy how fast you can get faction tokens. And this auto rifle here, the number, it's in the same archetype as Uriel's Gifts and the Prosecutor. And if you haven't got any of those guns, don't worry, just do this method. It's probably the best method to getting all the faction gear, which is a great way to start off in Destiny 2. Anyway, here's the method. Although before we begin that, I just want to quickly show you, these are all the coins that I have on my inventory, so that way I'm not just pulling it out of the vault just to trick you. No, 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 no. This is a fresh run. I'll show you just how fast you can rank up using this method. Anyway, to do it, we want to go to Earth, and you want to go to the bottom left landing zone, the Winding Cove. It's the closest little transmat zone to a lost sector that we're going to be looting. Anyway, when you land in the Winding Cove in the EDZ, you just want to head forward into Firebase Hades. Now, I wasn't the first person who found this. This actually goes to a guy on Reddit. I will link his original post in the description down below. And, well, I mean, the thing on screen was just a little, like, prelude, and if you want, go check it out. If not, oh well. Now, I'll actually stop and do this public event just to show you the difference between this method and doing public events. Because when I first saw the whole reward system, I thought that public events was going to be the best method. So let me show you what public events look like are and how they reward you. I went to this ether resupply public events, and the boss is already half dead, so just double the time. If you won't go into heroic, I would even say to triple it, due to the fact that the boss would be even tankier than this. You'll have like periods of damage resistance and stuff like that. So basically double or even triple the amount of time that I finish with. And this is just this public event. I'd say this is one of those ones where there's no like health gate. There's no uh, anything like you can just burn the boss down. There's other like stuff that'll just literally waste up your time, just like last week's Nightfall. And I even put a little timer down below so you can see just how long it takes. And I just burned this boss down, and well, I managed to kill him within let's just say it was about a minute, right? Now, if this was heroic, it would take 2 to 3 minutes to do, and it only gives me about 8 tokens. Now, you want to go to this lost sector right here in Firebase Hades. Now, I'm gonna go to it from here, although I do make a bit of a wrong turn, but I eventually find my path. It can be a bit tricky at times, but like once you go there once or twice, you'll get the hang of it quite quick. It's an area called the Pathfinder's Crash. Hopefully, it was the Pathfinder from Mass Effect Andromeda. Screw that game. And but what you want to do is you want to have an explosive round scout rifle. That really helps with this method. You With that explosive round scout rifle, you're gonna see these enemy crates. They're gonna be wide exposed in this area. You want to destroy them. It will take about 2 shots with an explosive round gun, such as this Nameless Midnight. The crates can spawn in 4 different areas. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, and then one in front of me is 4. And it can. You just have to know like no, I have to like where is the crate not at? Okay, I have to shoot at the other 3 spots. You just rinse, repeat that. Like you just like you go in, you take out the 3 crates, you go back out. You go in, go out. At first, it'll take you about I don't know 30 seconds, maybe even a minute at first when you have to like learn the geography and stuff. Well, once you get used to it, you can do this in 30, 25, maybe even 20 seconds if you're like a speed demon. And you get 3 tokens while you're doing this. That would mean you could get somewhere from like 6 to 9 per minute, depending on how fast you are. And that is just more than a single heroic public event, which can take off from 3 to 5 minutes. And you have to find them, and you have to get more people for them, which would help out. And now I can get 9 in a minute if I'm fast enough. And that's just it's one of those things that you get better at, you know? Like the more you do it, the more you get used to it. And to be fair, when I did this, I had the 4 extra tokens from the public event, so that kind of skewed the results. But but the results are pretty much the same. In the time that I can speed run, like at my prime, what it'll take me to do a heroic public event, I would have enough tokens to level up the faction. That's an 21-to-8 ratio. Coincidentally, 21 is just enough for you to level up your faction. So by the time you can do a public event, if you do this method, you could already have leveled up your faction. It'll take you 3 public events, so by the time you level up a faction once doing only public events, and that's if you get really lucky, you already would have leveled up 3 times. You're using this method. Now, I grinded for about 15 minutes, and I've got like 100 coins or tokens, whatever you want to call them, and it just shows you just how powerful this method is. And if you want the best gear, you want the number, you want, well, I don't even know, any gun from a future war called Dead Orbit, New Monarchy. If you want to look cool and level up your faction, just do this. This will most likely be patched. And now let me just show you what I've gotten from this, and just to show you that it's not bullshit. That I 100% just leveled up my faction within about 3 minutes of grinding, and you can do too. It's that easy, and here's a little compilation of my rewards from this. Now, I'm just gonna end the video by saying that this wasn't a glitching video. I had some great glitching videos coming really, really soon. This is just like a quick PSA that I needed to get out before Bungie patches it. Seriously, do this now before it gets patched. But the next video will be a glitching video, and I'll make up as much effort into it as possible. I got some great stuff planned, and I'll see you then.